Nestled among the rich rolling farmlands of south central Pennsylvania lies Littlestown. Even the name would tell you it's a small place, but it's home to a big story.
Okay, if I say what is the 7th term in the sequence, you can go right.
Mrs. Purnell's 5th grade math class is a chapter in that story.
It's as easy as that to find the pattern.
And this room is where it starts to add up.
You can go, oh, that's 2, 4, 6, 8.
Because when the books close, the window to football dreams opens.
Okay, line first.
5th grader Ross Holland has those dreams, and he's drawn to the game like a moth to a flame.
It's the only place that I am actually allowed to fight and don't get in trouble for it.
And he is a fighter. All these kids have to be. Football takes practice and perseverance. Things Ross knows well. You see, just a few hours ago, he got his legs.
So right over in that far chair there, Ross. You got it.
Ross is an amputee below both knees after suffering a lawnmower accident on the family farm.
You're just going to pop in there, all right?
He was just 3 years old.
I would hate to think that he would not want to try something just because of his legs. And I don't think that thought would ever enter his mind. You know, he just doesn't function that way. It would never occur to him that he couldn't do the same thing everybody else can do.
Now it's going in.
Twice a year for the past 7 years, Ross has been fitted.
Okay, see if that helped.
Not just with pads and a helmet.
Well, let's do some walking in the hall.
But with a new set of legs. The cost of walking, $50,000 a year, a price paid until he stops growing.
How do they feel? They still feel okay? You want to try running? But as he comes down on the heel, this bumper here will compress and allow some movement at the ankle to get the foot flat on the ground quicker.
Like a knight suiting up for a joust, his legs are adjusted.
Aren't you out of breath already?
Not just for life's battles, but for the jarring tackles to come. Ross is a safety on the Littlestown Thunder's JV squad. He likes to hit, because that's what safeties do. He receives no special treatment here. The only thing special is the support of his family and Ross's approach to life.
Ross, who doesn't like to ever be seen in crutches or in a wheelchair, was voluntarily going around in school in a wheelchair all day long. And when they asked him why, it was so that he could save his legs up for football practice.
And today, despite a fever of 103, Ross refuses to be sidelined.
Let's go, Ross.
Even when he loses his leg.
He never complains. You know, he just never complains. He never says anything hurts. He just is a very, very physically tough kid. And yeah, I'm incredibly proud of him.
Ross's view on life is simple and can be summed up by 3 wishes. His mom asked him if he had 3, what would they be? Things like never having to do homework again or never having to ride the school bus again were what Ross listed. There was absolutely no mention about his legs. When his mom asked him about that, Ross's reply was simple. He can already do everything he wants to do without them. On this day, Ross may wish the Thunder had a few more points after losing by 1. But even after the game is over, Ross plays on. With the help of his coach, he's learning to kick.
Incredible level of dedication from a 4th grader, you know, from a 10-year-old boy.
Setbacks, while dramatic to us, don't faze Ross. You can't break the unbreakable spirit.
Basically, if you don't try something, you'll never know if you can actually do it. If you don't try, there's no chance at all.
Ross Holland will always tackle life's obstacles. You would expect nothing less from a football player.